Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be analyzing a few altcoins which have been requested. I got Ondo, Render, AERO, TAO, SUI, Polkadot, and Link. So stay with me until the end if you're interested in understanding the short-term and long-term analysis on this coin. Of course, hit the like button because we post one video about crypto trading every single day. Guys, I'm going to start today with Ondo. As per your request, Ondo completely destroyed, completely bashed down, and lots of people are asking me, is this the bottom? How low we could be going down to, and where is going to be a rebound? I'm going to go straight away long-term to see on the daily chart what's happening right now with Ondo. As you can see, we are in a clear downtrend. I'm going to show you this to make you understand the way that you have to think about cryptocurrency and also altcoins as well. As you can see, guys, we are into a clear defined downtrend. Of course, there is a downtrend here, and as long as we're not going to be able to go above this area, you can see, which is basically around 1.07 to 1.09, Ondo is not going to go anywhere. Okay, so if you want to change the trend from here, if you really want to see a shift in the macro trend, that you want to be able to go and break above this area, which is around 1.08 to 1.05, close above this area. And once we're going to be able to do that, in general, what you have to do to understand a potential target point for Ondo, because remember, we had a macro breakdown from here, is going to be utilizing a Fibonacci retracement. You can see we're going to go from the highest point down to the lowest point, and you can see this line of Fibonacci matching exactly 1.1, so 1.08, as I was saying before. So if you're going to be able to go and break this line here at the 1.10, then there is a very high chance that with Ondo, what we could be doing could be to go and retest the previous breakout. You can see we had a macro breakout from this point. Okay, so we went down at 1.31. So what we could be seeing could be a potential rebound up to the previous area, into the golden pocket of Fibonacci, which is sitting right now in between 1.63 to 1.86. And then from this point here, okay, we need to understand, does Ondo have the strength to go and continue to go higher from this point and to continue to go to a new all-time high, which is definitely possible. And I can even show you how high Ondo could be going up to. We can go like that. So let's say, for example, that we're going to see a all season, full-blown all season coming, and everybody's going to get super euphoric. I would say that by June or July, Ondo has a chance to go to $2.93. Could definitely be a possibility. However, as I showed you before, we are into a macro downtrend right now. So basically, it's a trend shift. So what could be also happening is that once you're going to go up to this area, we're going to go up to here, then we could be seeing a rebound from this area and then another drop again. And then from here, a new cycle to start. And of course, guys, if you want to, you're interested, like, in this kind of analysis, short-term, long-term, per request every day. You just can ask me whenever you want. You can have direct access to me, but also to many other pro members. What I will recommend you is to come and join our VIP group, guys. Our Discord group, more than 250 members. We have a chat about crypto. We do Bitcoin analysis, altcoin analysis every single day. Short term, long term, as per request as well. You can ask me wherever you want. Trading calls as well from my pro members, from myself. One of the best trading communities you can find on the web. So if you're interested, guys, into, I would say, elevate your trading game, there's a link in the description with the trailer here, also our trading results. And also, if you want to trade properly with very low fees and also with discounted fees as well, you can join my partner, Blofin, guys. Blofin, great crypto exchange, non KYC, very fast execution, so many pairs, but also you just if you sign up with my link in the description as well, you're gonna get lots of discounts with all the trading fees. So join, use my link to get into Blofin. But now let's go back into Ondo. You can see from here, that's what I'm expecting right now. So that's gonna be my, I will say, longer term scenario. You can even see that from here, it's kind of like forming what we call a parallel channel. So parallel channel from here. So we could be easily going down as a floor. I could be expecting around maybe 60 cents. That could be my my floor price, maybe to go one more dump down to here, like that, and then we can be going higher, or maybe like a up to this area 1.6 drop and then boom. So again, looks quite good. Now, also another thing, which is basically suggesting a bottom as well and a potential rebound is actually here. This is like more like a short term bullish divergence on the RSI. You can see the price, going down to this area. We could be seeing in the nearby future, maybe in the next few weeks, maybe a potential pullback up to 1.08 to 1.10, as I was explaining to you before. And then we need to see if we're going to be able to break it, or are we going to see more downside to come. We can even see a little bit more intraday on the 4-hour chart. That's what we're seeing right now. You can see basically we broke this very important level of support, and what I would like to see Ondo to do in the next few weeks or so, especially after tonight, after the CPI, would be to go and retest this 200 moving average on the 4 hours. That could be very important, and Ondo has a chance to do that, basically to go, let's say, above this area, maybe up to here, a bit of a retracement, and then up to this area. Next time I want to show you guys Render, one of my favorite coins, completely destroyed. I'm going to go on the regular chart so you can see where we are. I mean, if somebody tells me that this is not a good buying opportunity, I'm really going to slap him in the face, because, I mean, look at this. Completely obliterated, destroyed. It was a 41 cents in 2023, but we can see that right now it basically broke all this, all the points, of support and resistance. So from here, I probably could be expecting that if market makers wants to really destroy every possible hopes and dreams of the bulls, we could be seeing maybe they're going down to 1.8 to $2. But in my opinion, this looks like a very good area for a very strong rebound. Doesn't matter what happened with the Donald Trump tariffs and with all of that. In my opinion, looking at this, I can really see a strong rebound coming from maybe like $1.80 to then potentially $5.70 to even $6. And the way I calculate again, because we are in a downtrend, as I explained to you, we're in a downtrend. Let's say, for example, we're going to go down to $2 again. The 0.6 and Fibonacci is 8.2. I don't know if it's going to go that high, to be honest, because you had a very bad break of structure. But I guess everything is possible. But I would say that from this point here, I could be expecting Render to go and retest this area, because we broke this a very important level again of weekly support. So we're going to go down to here, go up to this area, and then potentially, again, if market makers wants to be bad, they're going to do this again, and probably this is going to be the end of the cycle. But again, maybe a pump up to $7.50, $8 is definitely on the cards. It could be like a free 3.5x from here. I'm going to go and show you a little bit as well more intraday what's going on. This was the weekly chart, completely destroyed. So what's happening right now more intraday? Well, that's actually very simple. You can see a potential descending wedge, which probably on the daily is going to be showing a little bit better. So I actually like this, to be honest. I like this because I can see they were forming here as well, very similar to the Ondo. We're forming like a bullish divergence here. The price is just going down. You can see from this point where the RSI is like trending more to the upside, and in general, this corresponds to a nice rebound to the upside. And looking at this, let me go back to this Ondo here. Looking at this, you can see that we broke this very important structure. As I was saying before, the important structure is probably going to go to the 200-day moving average. So I wouldn't be surprised if Ondo is going to go and maybe do something like that. From here, we're going to see a nice rebound, at least up to $5.70 to $5.80, which is going to be, again, like a 2 or 3x from this point. Then maybe a little bit of a rejection from here, and then hopefully another push to the upside. Is it going to go to a new all-time high? Well, it all depends on BTC. Is going to go and do like 130, 140,000. Right now, that's what I'm actually concentrating on to see. Like I want to see at least like a 2 or 3x coming, and we can call this one like a complacency rally. That's usually how it's called. AERO, I think it's called Aerodrome Finance. nothing much to say about this chart, to be honest. Completely destroyed. There is like basically no nothing to say in terms of, I mean, then complete destruction. I mean, we're just at the bottom. People ask me, has it bottomed? Well, you can tell. I guess you can see that yourself. But in general, I would say that again with Aerodrome Finance, again, because we are pretty much into now like a we can even see like in a bear market, with altcoins, not BTC, not Ethereum, but like in a mini bear market, we can say that completely, went from like 227 to 0.5, lost like basically 80%. And I would say that it's quite likely that in the next upcoming days, what we could be seeing, especially if Bitcoin is going to do this complacency rally up to maybe 95 to 100K, Aerodrome Finance could be able to probably go back to this area 1.15. So it could be like a nice 2.5x from here. And then from there, of course, we could be seeing like a rejection to come down to here, maybe another like a formation of a double bottom, and then from here we should be able to go again to the upside, because remember, we have a liquidity cycle incoming. I'm not going to say pretty soon, but in the nearby future, where usually with the liquidity cycle, altcoins tend to pump. And also the reason why I'm expecting a short-term rebound, guys, I mean, here as well, the RSI divergence is very, very clear. I mean, you can see it's been completely just destroyed, total devastation from this point. Like I would say likely that we're going to see at least like in a rebound up to $1, and then from there we had to see where we go. That's why in the VIP, that's what we discuss, pretty much every day. Next one of my favorite as well, TAO USDT. Again, destroyed totally. Everything is just like at the bear market bottom. That's why I started to get very bullish, to be honest. I'm very bullish about all these altcoins, because when BTC is going to rebound, guys, these are going to go, they're going to go ballistic, really. Again, TAO, what you need to look for from here, I'm going to go on the weekly chart so I can show you a little bit better, is the following. You can see that right now, has TAO formed, is going to form like a new cycle, because the thing is, you have two options here. One is that TAO is going to go back to, I don't know, $50, and this is the end of the cycle, or is it going to form like a sort of like a double bottom from here, and then to continue to go higher? Well, very simple. Let me just have a look 1 second at TAO USDT from when it was actually, since the inception, since like Mexi. Here we go. Okay, so you can see where are we with TAO. So the bottom with TAO could be easily at $85, but is it likely it's going to go to $85, or are we going to see a support from this area? Well, right now, I would say that I'm not expecting TAO to go straight down to 94 to 9 to 85. However, that's what you need to understand. As I showed you before, we can draw our Fibonacci. Golden pocket is around the 0.618 at 543, but also we have so much intersection here of the 200, of the 20 moving average as well, the 50, then the 9 and everything, right? So looking at this, I would say that the most likely scenario we could see with TAO is going to be the following. As I said before, we need to be able to break this very important level of resistance. So if TAO is not going to be able to break, let's say, this area at 420 or even 400, then the most likely scenario is going to be, again, push up to here, okay, around 400, and then down again. But if it's going to be able to go and break here and then close above this area, then you're going to have a clear trend shift going back to the golden pocket area around 550 to 590, then a potential retest, and then a continuation to the upside. But until we're not going to be able to break this important level, this diagonal resistance, we're not going to go anywhere. And also remember what was actually very important as well. Something I use all the time is also the volume footprint as well, which really helps me with my trades. And the volume footprint basically shows you exactly what's happening within the candles. The candles we have been seeing, for example, positive delta, negative delta. I mean, even here, the situation is easy, negative delta everywhere. And basically what it means that basically people are selling TAO still. There's still no buyers, big buyers coming. Might be changing soon, might be coming green, but right now, nothing has changed. But again, in the next probably few weeks, I'm expecting the market to actually change a little bit and to see what we call like a relief rally. SUI very important as well. You can see complete deflation. We went to $5.20 to $2.20. What we could be seeing with SUI? Well, very simple. We can go from this area. You can see now we are hanging on the golden pocket area. There is also like a potential support at 1.51. SUI, that's an interesting one. What I would say is that maybe we could be reaching maybe 1.5, 1.2, 1.5, maybe another drop down to here. More like long term. So right now I could be expecting, especially if Bitcoin is going to have a rebound, I could be seeing SUI to maybe go and push once, maybe from this week or next week, up to $3.25. Then maybe have one more drop, and then finally to break to the upside. But again, very similar to what we said into anything else, all the other altcoins. That's what you have to look for. Basically, line here, position here. That's about it. Once you're going to be able to break this area, we're going to be able to go up here. And then once you're going to be able to break this one, next one is going to be the golden pocket area, which is around 4.13. So it could be something like that. You break here, drop here, up to here, and then we need to decide, okay, is it going to go and form another drop down to this area and then it's over, or is going to continue to all-time high? That's why it's very important that you have to be careful with these markets, especially, as I said before, be in a group where we understand all of this. Otherwise, you can end up getting wrecked, pretty much. Cool. Two more to analyze. Dot USDT, guys. Dot, again, totally obliterated. Like we are at the bottom. You can see already the bullish divergence playing out. Basically, it's telling me that whenever Bitcoin is going to react well, we could be seeing altcoins to really rip up like crazy. And again, with dots, all of this bullish divergence is telling me of a short-term rebound coming. And I'm not telling you right now, I'm not saying the rebound is going to come tomorrow, or I'm saying like, this week or the next couple of weeks, which that's my expectation. So with dots, I would say if you're going to be able to break this line here, like this resistance here at $4.50, we can go, first level is going to be $5.50. If you can break $5.50, then the target to me is going to be in between 8.5 to 9.5, this area here, which basically is going to be around a 2.5x. And then, as always, we have to see if you're going to go here, we're going to get the rejection, we can go lower again, or if you're going to see a continuation, then we can aim for a new high. But again, quite dot, I mean, like it really just completely deflated. Incredible to see this, like, altcoins behaving like that. Next one, guys, Link, the last one I'm analyzing today. Link as well, you can see that we are again into, Link doesn't look too bad, to be honest. I think it looks good. You can see again a nice I would say, like, still, like, on a nice support. That's my area of interest, which is going to be around here. Where what is going to be happening with Link is potentially, again, we could be seeing maybe a recovery, maybe a bounce up to this area around 17 or 18, then maybe one more drop, and then we should be able to go higher. How high are we going to go? Again, looking at the golden pocket, should be around 23 to 24 dollars in the nearby term, simply because I believe that altcoins here are being totally bashed and they need to have a sort of like a relief rally. We can even see a little bit more better Link. Let's have a look at that on the 4-hour chart. So we can see here again, pretty evident bullish divergence, especially from here. I could be seeing that if you're going to see a glimpse of a good news within the traditional markets, this thing is going to go and really go up like crazy, maybe 10-20% straight, a bit of a pullback, and then we're going to be able to go and close above 16. We should be able to go higher. But right now, I think it's compressing for a nice rebound. And how high the rebound is going to go, again, you look at this, you had the breakout structure from this point to this point. You can see that we broke this very important level. So potential, I would say, potential level we could be going back to is going to be probably around here, around 22, 23. And then we had to wait and assess. So also, guys, that's it for today for all of these altcoins. Of course, if you want to understand a little bit better what's also like liquidation levels, buying levels, and also selling areas as well, we provide all of this in the VIP. It's everything written over here. For example, like liquidation heat maps, volume footprint. And this really helps you to understand the right points when to enter into all these altcoins we discussed today. But otherwise, I really hope this was helpful to make you understand what's the situation right now. And I'm gonna see you tomorrow for another video. Take care and see you soon.